What's going on, y'all, boy, man? Today is actually not no clickbait video. It's about Travis Hunter realizing his fiance brother convinced her to run game on him. Now she's in his Adidas ad. So it sounds like he putting her in front of his spotlight and is ruining his career. So let's see.
Okay, Adidas showed him. Red flag. You know you got a problem when your girl thinks your fame, she deserves a spot in. What the fuck is she doing in Adidas commercial? Flag on the plane. Flag on the plane. You never seen Savannah James anywhere but where LeBron commissions her to be.
He seen her phone one day. He went to her phone one day, and I texted her on Instagram, and he seen that text. He's like, "You don't know who this is?" So he was like, "You don't know who this is, bro?"
He's a real
like,
wingman.
She was. Hey, he was a good wingman.
D-Wade,
Like,
he's
I
LeBron.
don't care. She was like, "Boy, I don't care who that is." But she seen my text message a long time ago. She just never.
Yeah, she's
texted me
ignoring
back.
you.
She left you on red, gang?
Ignore you.
Wow.
And that's when I was nothing. She still don't even know why she talked to me. And so she man, I don't care about it.
All right, so the real question is, why do you talk to her, nigga? Let's get that out there. Why do he talk to her?
No!
Second rule is we don't hug people of the opposite gender.
And we don't greet people with the opposite gender.
Okay, that is actually childish. A grown woman and a grown man saying they don't hug the opposite gender and they don't even say hello to the opposite gender. That lets you know right there. That's the mind of a gold digger, and that's also the mind of a young, a grown man with a younger mindset. Cause it's like not saying hey to a woman just because you got a girlfriend. That's kind of diabolical. Am I crazy?
We don't be alone with nobody of the opposite gender.
Of course not.
Like, I learned this from my pastor a long time ago. My pastor, he would have a female in the church and he didn't or anything, needed a prayer or something.
What is this
He'd
nigga
pray with the
doing,
door-
bro?
He'd pray with the door open or.
I must have a plate of food ready for me every time I come home from practice.
That's not a rule. Have each other's passwords to everything.
I know y'all seen this, so I'm gonna skip it because of copyright. But they wasn't really talking about much. Travis.
He knew from the beginning that his girl didn't like him, didn't know who he was, and wasn't thinking about him because, in his word,
This his video last.
he was nobody. Now, we're going to cover that whole thing about him believing he was nobody. But first, let's take a look at this clip of an interview earlier on where he admitted that her brother pointed out to her who he was, explained to her who he was, and suddenly she liked him. But this was only after months had passed when she left him on red, remember? But let's take a listen to this video, man, and we'll come back and chop it up on a real tip.
How did y'all meet? How the story start, the love story?
Bro, it's crazy. It's kind of funny because now her brother is like my best friend.
Yeah, I see y'all rocking
But,
a lot
like,
together.
Of course he is.
Yeah, he's here at the house, but he's at work right now. But he seen her phone one day. He went to her.
Man, both of them are coming up off this young kid. It's funny now that he and her brother are best friends.
Right,
And
bro.
he's with the sister about to marry her. And they both live in his house.
Phone
What?
one day, and I texted her on Instagram, and he seen that text. He's like, "You don't know who this is?" So he was like, "You don't know who this is, bro?"
He's a real
He's like,
wingman.
She was. Hey, he was a good wingman.
D-Wade,
Like,
he's
I don't
LeBron.
care. She was like, "Boy, I don't care who that is." But she seen my text message a long time ago. She just never.
Yeah, she's
texted me
ignoring
back.
She
you.
left you on red, gang?
Ignore you.
Wow.
And that's when I was nothing. So she man, I don't care about it. And
And that's when I was nothing. She was like, man, I don't care about that. Listen, bro, you were never not nothing. You have always been who you are. The world just didn't know it. This is an example of a young man who needs validation. He's a validation seeker. And let me tell y'all something about validation seeker. It comes from the need to convince yourself you're worthy of unconditional love and respect because you didn't get it from your mama. That's really where it comes from. So he needs to be in this position where he needs to have someone to please. He needs to have someone who represents that he's accepted. And this is the very reason why when a young man says, I was nothing because I wasn't popular. What you mean you were nothing? You were dominant when you were in high school. You were dominant when you were in high school. We talking about top of the class. Dominant. Could have gone to a bunch of schools. So what do you mean you were nothing?
She still don't even know why she talked to me.
Seems like she keeps you grounded, keeps you humble.
She still don't even know why she talked to me. Bro, I want you to listen to the things that this kid is saying. She still doesn't know why she talks to me. These are things he's saying. She's not saying it. Nobody's forcing him to say it. He's saying these things because he knows the truth. He knows the woman didn't care who he was, didn't like him because he was, in his estimation, nobody. He knows that once her brother pointed out to her that he was somebody, she started to like him all of a sudden. He knows that the woman sleep in another bed, in another room, in another level of the house because she don't want to be in the same area with him and she want to have her freedom to do what she want to do and text people and send people pictures or do whatever she want to do. Whatever that is, it is not good that she want to be in the other room. It has something to do with something that he wouldn't.
So they don't even sleep together? Oh, you got me super fried. Look at that boy died inside Uber ride. What buddy doing T-Time? Y'all don't even sleep together?
Necessarily like. And also, he knows that even now, she don't know why she with him. Because she tell him the truth, it's gonna break his heart. She with you because she found out you're Travis Henry. She's
Hunter,
with you
nigga.
because she found out you're Travis Hunter. Period. And I think as a young man, you have to wrap your mind around that concept. And I want y'all to understand something. What we must understand is that when he deleted his social media, when he deleted his Instagram, it's a defense mechanism. You run and hide. You go right and hide in your secret hiding place. On social media, your secret hiding place is just to get off. People can't find you then. When you're a child, your secret hiding place could be anywhere. It could be in a closet. It could be in the garage. You know, it could be under your bed. It could be anywhere. You understand me? And I want y'all to understand that here's a young man who is so caught up in the situation he's in that he don't even understand how he's being a people pleaser. You know, he don't even understand that. And now it's made him antisocial. It separated him from the people that care about him. Because I promise you, there are people out here who are talking about this to this kid that care about him. They're talking about it because they care about this kid, man. I don't even know this kid, but he a young man on his way to fulfill his dreams, man. Could probably be something we never seen in the league before, man. And I just want y'all to understand, I want to see this kid win. I want to see this kid represent for the youngsters that are going to come up behind him and see that he made it from nothing. But I don't want these kids to see that he made it from nothing and put the wrong woman in his life and got ruined. A lot of these things that happen make it seem like having money and fame ain't good. Because these guys keep getting caught up in these situations that they shouldn't be in. And I want y'all...
Why do they never pull in a black woman, though? Like, why is it always another race that a black man pull in? That's a good question. But I think I got the answer for that, though. Probably because the black woman want a finished product and the white women just sit there and wait until he's already up. I think that's the reason.
Y'all to understand the reality of the situation is this. On that field, he's a beast. He's the man. But off that field, he has to pretend to be confident. And having that woman beside him increases his confidence. Because like these simps always say out here, having a woman by your side increases your value. Well, how come when
Nigga,
God had something
please.
for the men of God to do, he told them, leave your wives? When the men were going off to war, he told them, don't go into your wives for 3 days. Don't do that. Stay away from them. Why is that the case? It's not the case. But when we live in an environment where they tell a man you're not complete until you have a woman, then you see a young man like this go out in here. And you know what? Those guys who are married, been married for 10, 20, 30 years, they're going to champion this. Why? Because misery loves company. Any of those guys who cheated on their wives, they cheated on their wives because they weren't ready to be married. And now they still aren't ready to be married, but they'll stop cheating on their wife to save the marriage at least for as long as they can.
Crazy
They just don't want to be in it. They just realize it's cheaper to keep her. Well, let me tell you what's cheaper than keeping her. Not getting her ass in the first place. It's cheaper to keep her, but it's don't cost nothing to not marry her in the first place.
Okay, so does Travis supposed to be marrying this girl? Because if he do, I pray he gets a prenup. If this nigga don't get a prenup before the marriage or whatever you supposed to do, but he gonna be cooked, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. He already cooked, but he gonna be fried after that. I'm telling you.
And that's what I'm trying to tell Travis Henry and young men like him. Don't do it. You don't have to do it. It's not meant for you to do. It's a crazy move for you to make, to put yourself in a situation where you on the hook to take care of a woman, man, who been out there with this type of past, who been out there moving around like this, who keeps showing that she don't even like you like that, who keep, as they say, playing in your face. That's what you're doing, bruh. Come on, man. Come on, Travis. You got to know better, man. You got to know better. I say I wasn't going to say nothing else to you about it, but, man, this is bad. I got to keep saying it. I wouldn't be the man that I'm supposed to be if I didn't keep saying it. Bro,
nah. You ain't gotta keep saying. Leave this nigga alone, bro. He know what he got. He's aware of what he got. He ain't gonna get rid of it because of y'all.
To get off of this thing, man. You got to get off of it. This roller coaster. The track is broken at the end. When you go up on that big drop, once you drop, it's gonna be too late. You're gonna realize the track broken on the end. You just gotta face your fate, bro. You don't want to go down the roller coaster with a broken track. It's not gonna be as thrilling as you think it is. So I want y'all men to understand something, man. Don't allow yourself to be put in a situation that you know you shouldn't be in, because it's not the thing you should be doing. All of us should have one thing on our minds, and the thing we should have on our minds is living the life that we were put here to live. Embracing that life and living it before we invite somebody into it. And then we got to live our lives for them. Travis Hunter is setting himself up to have live his life for this woman and her brother.
Where the music come from?
Family. Brothers, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Man, you would have thought this nigga was his dad. I'm gonna let y'all hear the race just in case y'all keep wanting to hear it. Come on.
There's a sucker born every day.
That here sucker?
Deanna Lene has found one for her family, and his name is Travis Hunter. Somebody who's around this kid, please step in and intervene.
No, leave this nigga. Leave this nigga alone, bro. Just that's why he going through what he going through now. Y'all keep influencing niggas to keep messing with him, bro. Like, leave this man alone, bro. God dang. Let the nigga breathe. He's already aware of what he got.
There's somebody around him with a voice strong enough besides his mama that can intervene.
No, it ain't.
And I wish y'all would do it, because this isn't going to end well. Why? Look at the beginning. Y'all comment down below and let me know what you think about this topic, man. I look forward to hearing what you men have to say. Subscribe for more videos. I'm out.
Man, if y'all get your... Anyway, bro. Bro, leave that dude alone, bro. I don't want to consider myself messing with him. I just want y'all... I'm just trying to build my channel. You see what I'm saying? And give videos out to y'all that y'all probably haven't seen yet. But leave this nigga alone, bro. God damn. But if I was Travis Hunter, I'm not even gonna lie. It'll be COVID all over again for me.